In today's video, we are jumping back into the Fisk Superhero Mod to check out a new and updated hero pack, with all of the members from the Fantastic Four having insane abilities, and even some insanely powerful villains as well. So let's just jump straight into it. And we are back with another hero pack. And despite last week being all about the Silver Surfer, this week we're talking about his enemies, aka the Fantastic Four right here. And a few other characters as well. So starting things off, let's check out this dude right here. You can probably tell by his helmet right there that this is actually Galactus, who actually looks pretty damn sick in the new trailer, so let's check him out. So when you do put the suit on, obviously this isn't really what we're used to seeing Galactus like, but you are pretty much going to be the normal size of any other character, which is where our first ability comes in, which is the giant mode. Let's go ahead and press that. There we go. That sound effect is definitely terrifying. And if you needed any comparison with height, there's the villager on the floor, if you can even see him down there. So going over another ability while we are in this giant form, we do have the Cosmic Beam. And it even has its own custom sound, and it's actually horrifying. Listen to this. Here we go. We've got these three right here. Honestly, it's pretty easy to end the world with a suit like this. If I place a few more right there, we'll try out the next ability, which is the Summon Black Hole, which I've never actually tried before. Let's have a look. Oh. I thought the Cosmic Beam was going to be the most powerful with this guy, but yeah, that one definitely takes the cake. Let me just try and put like 50 of these guys down here. I was going to do it again, but we have a cooldown. I mean, that explains it. With a move that powerful, it kind of makes sense. Also, how terrifying is this? Just like looming over these guys. That is actually horrendous. And it does look like the cooldown does take a good while, so let's go back into normal mode. We also get teleport right here, which is pretty damn sweet. So you can just teleport around, no worries at all. And yeah, the teleporting with this is super cool because you can just look at any part of the building and just end up on top of it. Like, check this out. There you go. We're all the way up here, looking at the middle of this building. I mean, not quite at the top, but near enough. And we also get a force field as well. So just in case you were taking any damage as this guy, you can just press G, and then you get like this sort of like hologram over the top of you right there. And that's going to act as your force field. Let's check out that ability again. Let's see if we can get all of them in this. Oh my god, that is insane. And since we are Galactus, we can also fly as well, which is like really, really cool being this scale and just being able to fly. I mean, the world's not going to render in very well, but either way, it almost feels like slow motion because we're just ginormous. But that right there is Galactus in all of his glory. Actually a sick character. So moving on from Galactus right here, we do have the Fantastic Four. And first of all, I want to try out the Thing. Let's go ahead and throw this on. I don't know what I was expecting, but I really wasn't expecting this like level of detail right here. It actually looks so cool. And he's even got a nice little smile as well. So before going over the main abilities right there, we can actually jump super high. Like, it's actually ridiculous. And I think he even does like some sort of animation as well. There you go. So since we've got some more volunteers right here, let's check out the Thunderclap right here. Let's have a look. Let's hold this down. We've got like a little bar at the bottom there. And there you go. They definitely get left with some sort of debuff right there. Probably slowness or something. We also have the ability to throw a stone right here, which is a little bit bigger than a stone. It's pretty much a whole boulder. We get the classic smash ground, just like that. Oh my god. And it seems like a lot of the main abilities are actually held down by cooldowns right there, which is pretty good. But if you want to see what that ability looks like from the front, you just grab this giant boulder right there and then just lob it. You know, as the Thing does. And finally, we also get Create Tremor right here. So if I do that, there you go. Basically an area of attack. That pushes them back a hell of a lot as well. Yeah, I definitely wasn't expecting the Thing to have all these different abilities, but it definitely works. And just as you'd expect, all of the Fantastic Four suits do come in a bunch of different variations. You've got like the classic comic book one. You got these ones right here, which I'm pretty sure are from the new movie that's about to come out. And even a few extras as well. Just throw that back on the mannequin right there. I love that it's just a pair of shorts as well. I love that. After the Thing right there, we're going to go on to the Invisible Woman, aka Susan Storm. And what's really cool about this model is the fact that the hair is actually like almost like retextured from the cape. Like, it actually moves like a cape as well. And I don't think I've actually seen that when it comes to long hair with these suits, so it's definitely a nice little touch right there. So abilities wise with the Invisible Woman, first things first, yeah, we can go invisible. And from the looks of it, this doesn't actually have a cooldown or anything, so you can pretty much be invisible for as long as you want. But if we press it again, there you go, you just come straight out of it. We also get our classic force field right here, which you probably can't even see her in the middle of that bubble right there, but she's definitely there. It's definitely a very, very bright force field. We get telekinesis as well, so you can just pick things up, throw them off the edge. Oh, nearly missed that one. And then we have a classic aim and shoot right there. So, and that also leaves them with some sort of debuff as well. I'm not too sure what these particles are, but if you do know, definitely let me know in the comments. I'd love to know what these debuffs are. And then you might have realized these little like three icons at the bottom of our screen there, which if we crouch, we have the option to choose the spell, which can actually switch between all the three different modes right there. And one of those abilities is the Force Field Blast. So unlike the Force Field where it's just a bubble, we can actually launch this at somebody. Here we go. There we go. Look at that. That is insanely powerful. I mean, yeah, that is literally like the ultimate PvP volley right there. Like, that is insanely powerful. You could literally volley someone like 100 blocks if you wanted to. That right there is Susan Storm, absolute classic. And to her right, we have the Human Torch, who's definitely one of my favorite heroes of all time. Like when I was growing up, like in the comics and stuff like that, even like the original movies, Johnny Storm is definitely one of my favorite heroes of all time. And just like the other suits we've seen so far, the effects with this guy are actually insane. So once we actually have the suit on, you'll see that nothing's really too crazy. We do have one ability, which is the classic Flame On right here, which if we press, there you go. You get the amazing sort of dialogue right there and the cool animation. So if we actually turn this off, there you go. There's actually like a custom animation. I love that. That is just so cool. And whilst you're in this form right here, you do get access to all the other abilities that he has, like the Fire Beam, which is actually insanely powerful again. Basically, all of the Fantastic Four are actually super powerful. So I'm actually super glad they're all as powerful as each other. We also have Nova's Collapse right here, which is pretty damn sweet. Do like a custom animation. And yeah, that's pretty much going to turn everything into dust. Apart from that one chef right there. That was pretty much his ultimate ability. So you've got the little timer down there, the little cooldown. But if you don't want to use the Flame On ability right there, all you have to do is jump off the building, double tap space. And there you go. These effects just look so good as well. Like, I love the way that this looks. And I'm pretty sure we can all agree that the Human Torch is definitely the coolest of the Fantastic Four. And when you're done, you could just use the same ability. Yeah, definitely one of my all-time favorite heroes right there. Like, if you had a team together, you could really do some damage with these guys. Or, you know, save the world. Your choice. And lastly, for the Fantastic Four right here, we have Mr. Fantastic himself. And the first ability with this guy is when we actually jump. You'll see that his legs actually stretch right there. We get like a little bit of a jump boost. Looks really, really cool the way that that's animated. And if you needed to get down from somewhere, you could just jump off, hit that right there, and you've got your own parachute just like that. And this gliding thing works just like the Elytra. You know, you can't actually like fly up too high. You'll just end up going back down again. But either way, it is super sick just to fly around with this thing. So going from the top down with the abilities, we have aim. And as expected, you can punch from very, very far away. You can see the arm sort of stretches out right there. Looks really, really cool. And from the front, it looks like this, which is just hilarious. We also have ball form right there, which honestly, I had no idea what it did, but I mean, it makes complete sense now. And then any enemy that we actually hit with this form, we're going to do a little bit of damage to. There you go. You can just basically bounce off them. Just like that. And yeah, again, the design of this is just so cool. Like the fact that you can actually see like the Fantastic Four logo on it as well. It's just so good. We get the hand hammer ability as well. So if you look at our right hand, there you go. Now we're ready to clobber some people. And as expected, it's pretty damn deadly. And lastly, one of our coolest abilities is arms outstretched. And there you go. Now you've got your very own noodle arms. And these work the same way as like Venom's tentacles or even Dr. Octopus's ones, where we can, you know, we can jab them, we can pick them up, and then we can also jab them. We can also use hand strike, which is basically just like winds it up for a super punch. Just like that. And if Mr. Fantastic didn't already have enough maneuverability, we can basically use his arms to just hang on to anything and get around the city like this, which is so cool. And you can really get places with this as well. Like, you can go super quick. So that right there was Mr. Fantastic. Definitely one of the coolest suits I've actually seen in a hero pack. I mean, the attention to detail with that is pretty insane. So after the Fantastic Four characters right there, I do have these two. And you can probably already tell who this guy is right here, as this is the Juggernaut right here. Look how beefy this guy is. And I do remember covering a Juggernaut like way back in a previous video, but this model is definitely brand new since I last checked out. It looks so good. Like, even the helmet is like 3D. Look at that. So abilities wise that we get with a Juggernaut, obviously we get the classic ground smash. But one of the coolest abilities that if we sprint right there, you'll see we get the little shield icon and even a custom run animation, which is terrifying. And as you'd imagine, when we sprint into people, they're just going to go absolutely flying, since Juggernaut is the pretty much the unstoppable force. Or if you enjoyed bowling, I mean, it's the same thing either way, really. And the last suit I want to show you guys is this one right here, which is actually so sick. So you can see if we actually hover over this, it says Victor Von Doom, infamous Iron Man. And just by looking at the suit right here, I think they absolutely nailed it. I mean, who knows? Maybe the new Doctor Doom will just be an Iron Man suit and a cloak. I mean, I wouldn't be mad. Let's throw this on. So being Doctor Doom, we get a bunch of different abilities right here, including the concussive blast, which just like the other suits, these are all pretty damn powerful. Doesn't last too long, but I mean, the cooldown is pretty short as well, as you saw there. We get the Doom Magic, which I actually got told in the comments that we have to be looking at somebody for this, so let's try this out. WDSAWD. There they go. I definitely appreciate all the comments letting me know how to do those abilities, so thanks for that. And on top of the Ab Swallowing spell, we also get the Blindness one and also the Atmospheric spell as well. We get a classic shooting ability right here, which can actually be used as just like a primary attack right there. Nothing too crazy. But also we've actually got like the glowing gauntlet right there. We can teleport, which if I can show you in this view, actually has a really, really cool animation. I mean, look at that. That is serious. And just like the previous suits, this one does actually have its own ultimate as well, which is called the Electric Shock right there. So if I stand in the middle of these three and press this, I mean, they're all pretty much still alive, but yeah, practice makes perfect. And being Doctor Doom, we can also fly as well. That actually has like the same sort of like Iron Man repulsor boots right there as well. It looks super sick. And yeah, this Doctor Doom suit is probably one of my favorites. I mean, I know I covered one last week, but this one just looks so cool. So that is going to cut it for this video, guys. I really hope you enjoyed this one. It was super cool trying out all the Fantastic Four suits and these guys behind me as well. So if you did enjoy this video or you liked any of the hero suits, be sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. And let me know which member of the Fantastic Four is your favorite. I want to see if my theory is right on the Human Torch. And as always, I will see you guys in the next one.
Bye.